Okay, let's start our pop menu discussion by taking a look at the pop menu file. To activate pop menus, you go up to the menu name using the left mouse button, you pick on the menu name and a menu will pop down, hence the name pop menu. We'll take a look at the first command in this pop menu, new. It's a very straightforward command. We execute the command. A dialog box will appear and it's asking us very simple questions. 1. Do we want to keep the objects and hierarchy? 2. Do we just want to keep the objects? Or 3. Do we want to renew the whole scene? I'm going to renew the whole scene by picking the new all option. And as you can see, it's reset my scene and cleared all my objects out of the scene. Let's take a look at the next command in this menu. Again, it's a very straightforward command. We execute the command. It asks us, do we really want to reset the scene? We say yes, and the scene is reset. So if there were any objects or hierarchy in the scene, it would undo back to the last save of the scene. Take a look at the next command. Open. It's a very straightforward command. We execute it. The open file dialog box appears and we can browse our hard drive through history or through the menu to find where our scenes are kept. We simply highlight the scene we're interested in and hit the open button. Okay, let's take a look at the next command. Save. It's very straightforward. We simply execute the command, it goes off and it saves the scene at that point. Okay, the next command down in the file menu is save as. What this command allows us to do is change the name of the file and then save it. Simply give it a new name and hit the save button. Okay, the next command down, save selected, allows us to save the currently selected object. Now, this command is grayed out usually, like so, when there is nothing in the selection set. So first we have to select an object or objects, then execute the command. Now what this allows us to do is give it a name and then save it. Okay, the next command down is xref objects. What this allows us to do, and we won't go into this right now, it allows us to go and dig into other scenes and pull objects out of that scene and use it in our current scene. It's a very good way of keeping your file sizes down. The next command down, xref scene, allows us to go into a scene and pull the whole scene into our current scene. Again, it's a way of managing file size. The next command down, merge, very similar to xref scene, except in this case the data is imported into the scene. What that means is the scene will balloon up in size. The more data you merge into it, the larger the file gets. Next command down, replace. It's very simple. Simply allows you to replace the scene or parts of the scene with something from another scene. Next command down, merge animation. What this one allows you to do is go into another scene and pull parts of the animation out, put them into your current scene. Okay, the next command down, import. What this allows us to do is import different data types. What I mean by different data types, a Max scene has the extension MAX and has its own data compression. There's all types of different data compressions out there. If we just pop down the list here, we can see the list of what this version of Max can currently import in its current state. The next command down, export. What that allows you to do is take the scene and export it out to different formats. Okay, the next command down is export selected. This is very similar to the save selected, except in this case it allows you to take that data and push it out to another file format. As we go down the list, archive is the next command along. What this allows us to do is take our scene and zip it up. This will bring down its data size and make it easier to store. Usually only do this once you're finished with the scene. Next one down is a scene summary. It gives us pertinent information about the scene, i.e. the number of vertices, faces and so on, scene size, physical and virtual memory. This is useful in some cases. Alright, the next command down is file properties. What this allows us to do is to give the file a title, subject, author and so on, as you can see. It gives us a brief contents of what's in the file. And there's some custom fields here. Next one down is view image file. What this allows us to do is to go around and look at different file formats that are specifically raster images. Okay, the next area down is a history of recently opened files. And under that is the exit command. It's very simple. You click on the command and Max will shut down.